And ladies and gentlemen, we are back in towards the game. That is going to be Team Indonesia going up against Team Philippines. Sorry for the pause early on here, but we are going to be getting into the game once again. But as of yet, Team Indonesia and also Team Philippines, they've got a very interesting draft, but I really like Team Philippines one a little bit more in terms of magical power. They've got the Esmeralda, they've got the Eve, does a lot of magical damage here, and in this case, I feel like Uranus is not going to have a very, very good time from Team Indonesia.
I think it's going to fare decent at the very least, but once he gets his ultimate, he doesn't really have to worry. So he just have to wait on by so that he will wait for those waves to crash in. And you just look at the trades. It's honestly going to be decent at the very least. But what I'm interested in is on that Clint versus Esmeralda matchup all the way towards the top side. Because this is where most of all these trade won't actually favor either party, especially when there's going to be early rotation. And speaking of rotation, Todd already paying a bit onto that Esmeralda, lying in wait. Ruby's going to be by the corner as well. Base check coming in, and here comes the play.
Yeah, and currently, based on the situation, you can see First Blood is going to be on its way here from side Team Indonesia. They've got a little bit of an upper jump, but they did manage to trade off a very important one, attack, a support for a mage. So that is actually huge for Team Philippines, despite losing out the trade-off. So as of yet, nothing major yet, but it feels like Team Philippines, they are losing out in terms of economy as well. But I feel like momentum-wise, they still got the lead. However, on the top side, Clint Thirdy getting a free chip onto his gold plating. So that is pretty huge for Team ID. And hold that thought for now, because now Yuji is going to get dived in. Kevin Gaming did a little bit taking too much. Ejectors away, goes for a flicker, but he will pay the price. As of now, Thirdy Gaming is going to be coming out unscathed, so it's going to be okay. Meanwhile, Team ID looks like D-Boy is going to try and force a turtle. This is not a good situation he wants to be in as of yet. And he's going to be caught out. Here comes Random. He's going to get bombed up, and that's going to be an easy takedown in the hands of Team Philippines. My goodness, that was a very, very, very ballsy play from D-Boy.
It definitely is, and with a little bit more challenge coming back in, the Team ID wants to find all of them. Bobong, the first one to follow Ken Long, will risk himself a 1-for-1 trade. And yet again, TPH, they're not really done just about yet. You can try as you may, there will be a little bit of oppression, but Random, he will fight weapons here live, and he gets the job. My goodness, one more auto tag is all it takes to take down Hurton. Another number being claimed. Yuji with 2 kills, and look at Thirdy. He's already got 2 for himself. Suddenly, it all snowball in a blink of a moment.
Oh my goodness, that was a pretty interesting trade-off, but it's not over yet. You know, it seems like there's just a couple of trades here and there. Economy-wise, not that major yet, but still was a big run coming from both sides. But nevertheless, let's take a look at what's going to be happening on the top side, because it seems like there is going to be an ambush up top, and they are going to go for it as well. Here comes Bobo. He's going to get caught out. He could not go for the eject. The flame shot isn't going to be available. Thirdy Gaming reveals his position. Hurdle is going to be caught out and open, but the Black Shoe will keep him for the reset as he wants to turn the tides, and that is going to be TPH going for the full reset. The rail manipulation catches them all off, and that is going to be focusing them all down, and that's going to be a team wipe on the top side as they wipe 3 of the members from Team Indonesia. Team Philippines set that up so beautifully.
Yeah, and now don't know if they keep going for such a trade and getting punished for it. EPH is just going to be walking out smiling if this goes on. And look at Yuji. He's got a big pickup. Oh boy. This is going to look a little bit rougher as what we have actually expected, a little bit more of a close contest in the early game. But remember this, late game Yishunshin and late game Clint can still do a lot more. So what they have to do, buy a little bit of time. Bobong now trying to look for a pick, but instead he's getting his exit plans all cut off. He's just going to flip them all across. Bobong has nowhere to go. No flicker left available. It was 30 seconds on that cooldown, and now working on that turtle. as they are bringing it down to 50%. But Thirdy is ready for the steal. He hops into the pit, but now he's getting pretty much torn up. Rule manipulation drops right in, and it will be a steal from the Philippines while they chase away. But the damage is good. Lilian finds the first, and there goes the Esmeralda. While Kenlong tries to make it the exit plan, he will still survive and still gonna be hustling their way across, although they don't really have HP. Team Indonesia, at least they have find a little bit of a counter, but that will be Hertot, who overstepped his boundaries.
Yeah, that's great burst down coming from Yuji with 5-0-4. However, Team Indonesia, they've lost the trade-offs, they've lost the turtle buff, but they will try and salvage his tier 1 self-off with secured by Thirdy, but he's gonna get dived on. Bobong missing the ejector mark, not gonna go for the commitment, but looks like it's just gonna be enough. He's gonna be soaking up for the team, but I don't think he has the damage. He might actually fall down towards the last health, and it seems like he won't escape it. So fortunately for him, he's going to be A-okay. Kelvin, is he going to go for the boost check? Oh, he misses the timing. Bobo will use for the eject and back off instead. So that's going to be a little bit of a late recall coming in. However, Hertot is going to get caught out. Black Shoe comes in. He's going to make room for escape for him, but he gets immobilized. Okay, he will survive it. Oh, Yuji, fortunately enough, not going to be able to get the kill. However, interesting trades here in terms of trading lows in the middle lane thus far.
Now random finding himself. 8 turret is gonna be blowing it up. Doesn't matter. Kenlong doesn't have the damage to just take him all down. And just look at the lifesteal. It's looking relatively even between the two of them. As this fight goes on for centuries. Let's go over in mid lane. Thirdy having that burst of damage. Oh my word, he went back in for it. Catches the Lilia out. And although he's a little bit late to the scene, he might be able to take somebody down. And that'll help him. He will be able to get back in track. Now that comes through. One more 4-hard blow. Thirdy on his turn kill. And here comes full manipulation once again. Thirdy moving in. A little bit of a push and pull. But I believe that they're done for now over mid lane.
Thirdy Gaming, what a man. He's almost died, but he went in for the kill, proc his killing spree, got enough HP to buy enough time for the next fight to come, and we're looking for more. What great teamwork coming from Team Philippines, and because of that, they will get their next turtle in the hands of him once again. Team Indonesia, they are going to struggle again, but they have played this from behind before, so it's nothing too much. But on the top side, Thirdy, he might actually get picked off, and that is going to be his downfall, as Sumpak will get an easy kill, and he might actually get a second one. D-Boy dropping a little bit low. However, from the back lines, Kelvin Imang is going to be having a little bit of help. The Eyeball Fender doesn't seem to connect, so that's going to be a major ultimate being expended. So TPH, you want to go in for the push. Bobong does have the ejector. He pulls one out, but it's only the tank coming in from Team Indonesia. As Bobong needs to escape. He finally gets the kill, but immediately gets jumped off and dropped off as well. Randall comes in. Here comes the rest of Team Philippines. They want to reinforce this issue as well. The Yi will get the kill, but they will lose random in the process. So that is going to be a 2-man down, and Team Indonesia, they come up on top. Philippines, they're in some trouble. Sumpak making a run for his life, and that's going to be Team Indonesia coming out on top. What a game coming from both teams, and this is the comeback that Team Indonesia is looking for.
That's right, and you just look at them sticking with 5, and they can actually crush through turrets after turrets. Bobo, look at it, how far! He gets melted! It's a mega kill! It's gonna be more Thirdy. He's running for his life, and he immediately pops his ult just to cross back into the base. And the rest of TPH, they managed to defend. They lost a turret and a few lives. And you look at the goal, honestly, 4 kills away, but it's only like, what, 1,000 of the difference? This is the quality that I have been waiting to see for both. And Indonesia and Philippines now can long. Gets a 5, pops his ultimate. He should be good to go.
Yep. B-Boy just an absolute monster right now. He's 5-1 on 3 on this Yishun scene, giving him so much map control. And he's got the right target. And currently, this Lord with the Mounted Shocker is going to review the positions of where Team Philippines are. And looks like they are going to try and force the issue, potentially middle side. Black Shoe has been expanded. Bobo needs to make a run for it. But here comes Random re-engaging the fight. They will go for a chunk. B-Boy actually gets caught out. A big catch coming from the Lapu Lapu. And now with the real world manipulation, they also catch Earthdawn. What is that jump? And now Team Philippines are going to go for the swap. And okay, Biggie is going to be the focus of interest. Seems like they will not be able to chunk down this tank, but they will lose the tank themselves. But a tier 1 will be the settle point. Instead, Sumpak, he's going to try and force the issue again. Thirdy is still deciding if he wants going for the kill. Kelvin taking it too much. Can he bind it from good? Oh, offended. Get this. Wow! Kelvin, oh, the bait, the pre-time offender catching him, taking him out, but still, Philippines still winning in that engagement. They will still have map control, but still, Indonesia. Can they steal the purple buff? Yes, they will from side of Philippines. And Boy is not happy with that. He goes in for backline. He stuns on Yuji with the boat. But unfortunately, the boat is not enough. But the crit. Oh my goodness, Boy, what a monster. He turns the tides around. And he is going to take things towards Team Philippines. And now the top side is going to jeopardize from by this creep waves. My goodness, what a game.
This game is bonkers. I tell you that. Nicey, baby. And now working on the Lord. Look at the L bar. It's dropping down low. Random. What can he really do about this? B-Boy getting himself distracted while the rest of Team Philippines, they have that opening and Chat Long. It's getting blown up, but there's not going to be too much of a chase. Bobong can still go in to punish him. Baltus Uranus is no panicky. It buys room for Dwayne to take another line. 7 kills already to his name. Here comes Sumpak, and he drops in. Take down the Lilia, but is it going to be done just about yet? No, the Lord still stands. While Dwayne fighting his crosshairs onto Bobong, and the Lord betrayed them, knocked it up in the air. While Dwayne still dancing with death. Well, Random has arrived. This fight is not over. While Kelvin buys time, Dwayne should be able to shut him down. Instead, it's a killing spree that goes down to QWERTY. Now, Lord taking down the win. The fuck? He stole it. How on earth did he steal the Lord?
Oh my goodness, what a clutch coming from Sumpak. A very, very close, heated battle between both sides of the team. Boy, he needed that kill. Unfortunately, QWERTY stole that kill for him to proc his HP. It's just so unfortunate for him. And that is just a really, really rough game for him. And I'm not gonna lie, that is a crazy trade-off coming from both sides, if you think about it. Because as of now, like, Team Indonesia, they're just completely popping off in those scenarios where they're just getting up so many trades. But Team Philippines, like, oh my god, I'm just at a loss of words for that round here. But no, Boy is not over yet. Look at him, he's going for the chase, and Yuji needs to back out to the fight. While he's doing that, the rest of the team is going to focus out on the Lord down mid. Whereas Team Philippines, they are very split off in terms of their assaults as of yet. So they don't exactly want to take the risk, but the orange buff is going to be the point of interest as of yet. They'll lose a tier 2 down bottom lane, but look at this. The orange buff just gets resetted all the way through, and there's no way they can contest that. But top side, Sumpak gonna be making work on the tier 3s. Oh my goodness, this is a game to watch, my friend.
Yeah, this Esmeralda is honestly the MVP in my eyes. You just see how big of a clutch that steal was, and now really drawing attention from the Clint as well. This is going to be a favorable fight if TPH really wants to go for it. But then again, everybody's inside the base. It's a little bit too risky to set up unnecessary dives for the moment. So, well, let's just, of course, navigate our way through. The win condition for Team Indonesia here is to honestly hit level 15. By then, yeah, Uranus might need to worry about some of all these armor penetrations and stuff like that, but he should have enough HP to tank for days. And not only that, Quinn, as well as B-Boy, they're scaling. Every minute that goes on the clock gets Team Indonesia stronger.
Exactly, but now Yuji, he's gonna get caught out. He's forced to use real manipulation defensively, try and get his health back. So it's gonna be okay as of yet. But Team Indonesia, they want to go for more. Here comes the Enchantress. They're all caught out random. Is he gonna put on a chop? No, he does not have his ultimate in time. So that's gonna be the reset coming in. The Boundary Shocker fully disengaged, and they know for a fact that Thirdy Gaming is in no position to contest this. So that is gonna be Team Philippines playing it slow. 75 seconds left for this next Lord. Indonesia, however, slowly but surely getting up the items that they need. Sumpak here doing a fantastic job of zoning Ken Long. And as you can see, is this gonna be a bait? That's gonna be my question. But now, with the Demon Hunter stock purchase coming from Thirdy Gaming, Ken Long, he's not gonna be as tanky as we kind of expect him to be anymore. Likewise, coming from the Ruby, so they have to be extremely careful in the next fights they have to choose. So the moment they get picked off, things are not gonna be looking good for Team Indonesia.
Indeed. And 40 seconds till the next Lord. And we might actually see another steal, or this time a clear-cut answer. The members of Team PH wandering around the mid lane. While they slowly scout things out, they don't really have ample vision being set up. And there's honestly no hurry, but they're drawing attention down towards Kent Long. And I'm not too sure if this is going to be the case here. Real manipulation did not really burst him down as he continues to survive while the fight still continues. Sumpak is the one that gets traded instead. The baited is what they call it, and that's a double going over onto Team ID. Now, the tide tips her. Team Indonesia found that opening pick to secure the Lord, but Thirdy Gaming is still going to be around. He does have the retribution. Random draws a little bit more blood. He's getting caught out. This is bad.
This is bad. They do not have retribution, and the Lord is a little bit low. Thirdy Gaming is going to focus his way through random. He's going to try and buy a little bit more time, but look at this. The Lord is dishing up some serious damage. He's pretty low as well. They're calling him to come in, but now Thirdy Gaming, he does have the retribution. Does he get a steal? Yes!
Yes!
They come back. They turn the target. And Thirdy Gaming, they're going on a hunt. Kelvin Jima is going to be next. And the rest of Team Indonesia, however, is going to be picking off on his mates instead. But on the contrary, Qwerty, he gets taken down, and he's lost his immortality. And now here comes the rest of Team Philippines, and they will clean house with Indonesia. The patience on Thirdy Gaming to go in for the fights as Team Philippines will look to close out the series.
They are running it down, and they don't even need to wait for the Lord. One of the best team fights that I have ever witnessed, and it was the perfect call to dive onto Leroy. So all the credit definitely goes in for Random that tried to put his life on the line, along with Bobong, to do everything. Sumpak definitely have been able to be around that facility as well while they were going along that back and forth. This Luminous Lord may not be able to crash in, so I guess that is a perfect stall coming in from Team Indonesia. But without those turrets, how are they supposed to play this off? They need to wipe out Team PH in order to go in with another huge reversal. We knew this match was going to be extremely epic, and even my mind's losing it. I can't form words, my friend.
Likewise, my friend. Likewise, indeed. But now, speaking of the match here, right? Like currently, Team Indonesia, they've got the strongest damage output. However, based on the position, they're not in a comfortable one because B-Boy, he's gonna get tied off. He's gonna make an escape. And guess what? Random, he focuses him off. He takes him out. And now the rest of Team Indonesia are crumbling. They do not have the damage. They've lost B-Boy. Now, with only Qwerty left, he's gonna get completely overrun. And that's gonna the beats getting the team wipe, and they take them all out as Team Indonesia is out for the count. What a way to close the first game as they get the biggest catch of their life. What a performance coming from Team Philippines. My goodness, what a game. What a game.
Woo. That indeed was the next level play. My goodness, Sumpak with the first Lord steal. Without retribution in his team, the last man standing on that Esmeralda have clutched it. Not only did he do that, You saw the split pushes coming in. You saw the dives with the Skyfall. Well, whatever you want to call it, right? Like, doesn't matter anymore. That huge swing that really was guarded by that steal, and then the confidence boosted up for Team Philippines all the way up to the sky. And Thirdy Gaming, he was in the right place at the right time. They held back, and they managed to also use the retribution for the second Lord to close this second game out as well. Well, first game, actually. This is too much for me. This is way too much for me.
That is crazy how close this both the teams are in this particular matchup here. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Team Indonesia, we saw a lot of comeback mechanics coming in from the team, but unfortunately to say, it was very, very difficult to do so. If you think about it, Uranus doesn't exactly have the biggest magical damage, right? Like, if you compare Uranus with a Lapu, look at how much random is just bringing into his team fights. And I'm pretty sure a lot of team fights, he was the one that completely destroyed